So as I walk up to the simulacrum, you know what I'm doing, you know how it is. I want to talk about something real quick. If you like the content, drop a like, subscribe, all that jazz. It's just hard to build an audience this day and age, and I'm predicting this is going to do pretty well, this video, because I'm talking about something amazing. Alright, let's talk about this. I've been waiting to get a good roll to show you this. Let's put this away. And let's get it out, the big boy. We're talking about it. Going full send on this beauty. Grand Prime. This thing is broken, and I don't use broken a lot. I actually do overuse it, but I don't use it enough. But this thing is insanely good. Base stats. Slash-based melee weapon. Some of the best crits in the game. Some of the best status in the game. Crazy high base damage. A little low attack speed. A little low range. But it's even got good damage block. It's incredible. It is incredibly powerful. And let's show you. Show you the Riven I got. It's a pretty good Riven. It's a heat, crit chance, attack speed, negative damage to Corpus. The main things we want is the attack speed and the crit chance. It means we don't have to run Berserk to get respectable attack speed and no amp up. The crit chance is super powerful because it scales off Blood Rush. You know how all that stuff works. This is the build I got going right now. This is a slash Weeping Wounds build, and the heat is actually pretty important because it scales up our condition overload a lot. So let's show you what this thing does. We're going to turn off AI. 20 of these boys, level 100, just to start out with. We don't need any attacks to build our attack speed up. It's already high. Let's see, it's just, oh my gosh. Look at those slashes. Just off the bat, 5,000. This is by far the best build I've found due to all that crit. The heat proc is for over 1,000. Over 1,000 damage heat procs. Slash proc. We're looking at that stupid numbers. Consistent red crits at a 2.0 multiplier is unhealthy. One slash proc and it's dead. Oh, maybe we need two. There we go. And as soon as we get that multiplier up, we're getting more consistent slashes. If you don't know how red crits work, the more red, the more, if you can go above red crit, but it just doesn't look any different, it's just more of a red crit. Look at that. We need a fit drifting contact in here for, status check, combo duration. I want to get this thing out to a 3.0 so I can show you what truly overpowered full effect is. So we're going to kill all these guys, and you can see it just, if you get two slashes on the combos, it one combos them. So let's get some more in here. 4 combo decays. Come on. That's 20,000. That's 12,000. Where do we go up to 3.0? Is it off here? Is it 135? Better be skin. Killing them too fast to get my combo count right. There we go, 3.0. This isn't too hard to achieve in mission. That slash, no headshot, 1 status proc on 11,000. That one, no status proc, 9,000 damage. Freaking look at these. Look at this. Is that gonna one shot him? That's 1 slash proc. That's no violence. That's just off the bat. This is so ridiculous. So ridiculously busted. And this isn't even the most powerful this game. I'm gonna show you that in a second. So there's always the age-old question, you know, what's good versus the wolf? Well, glad you asked. I'm going to show you the anti-wolf build. I'm going to show you how to build a melee weapon to kill the wolf. So you're not going to want combo counter. You're going to want to get rid of that. And we're not going to need this because we're not applying status. And not condition overload either. Forget all that. We're going to put on some more heat and some electricity. Now, if you didn't have heat in your Riven, which I do, you'd want this mod. Since I have it, it's not essential. I might leave it off. We're going to want to get as much crit as possible. We do have these. This might be a good option because it's going to put our crit multiplier higher. We're going to get rid of you, 1 for space and 2 for that. Put that in here. 6.5 multiplier. Last spot's kind of whatever you want, but if you're fighting the wolf, you want Shattering Impact. Let's see what this does. We're going to get some alloy armor targets. And not only that, we're going to grab a Naros, because he has freaking melee damage thing on him. What's this thing? Steel Charge. Alright. One Gladiator mod. It's not going to affect much aside from that. So if you were fighting something with alloy armor and weren't relying on, you know, status, which is understandable. Why are there heavy guns here? I specifically requested bombards. I was very clear that I wanted bombards. Get rid of these. Get these guys out of my face. Give me the bombards. I want to cut these guys apart. 125 bombards. You're getting very big slashes. Doesn't matter. I don't want you to look at the slashes. I want you to look at the upfront damage values. In the thousands. With armor strip on this thing. So if you were going to go fight a wolf, this weapon would melt him. You could replace one of these mods with another attack speed if you wanted to, but this is just no condition overload. This is just, my gosh. And if you want to kill these guys faster, get rid of Shattering Impact and replace it with, like, using Wounds or anything. But even just off the bat, walk up to him and start swinging, he's going to die fast. Don't have to show you the rest of that. Let's see what else we got. You know what's... You see, the problem is it's hard to test this because it kills everything so fast. Alright. Alright. We'll do this. We're not going to spawn those guys. We're going to go full send. Okay? We're going to ditch this. We're going to put on Primed Fever Strike. Okay? Tracking. I'm going to try to find a way to fit all this in here because it's going to be a tight build. We're going to need... I don't think we need... Yeah, alright. I don't think we need freaking Condition Overload. This is a gas build. This will be interesting. No, I want the Maniac Bombards. Why is this glitching out on me? 125 Maniac Bombards. Toughest of the tough. The biggest boys. Let's see what this does. Get some gas procs. See what that stealth multiplier does. Yeah. Say hello to hell, boys. Look at the values on these gas procs. This is just dumb. What is this? See, that's pretty nice. But I can go one step further. You already know what we're doing out here. You already know how we're breaking this out. We're about to make these guys' day, okay? About to go make their day. Bring him out. Champion of the people. The one, the only, the Rhino. Let's see what this guy can do with a good old... Oh, what the frick? Get out. Get off my map. Ugh, I can't stand those. Teleporting boys. Alrighty. Come here, chuckle fucks. How it be, how it do. Need gas build. Oh my gosh. This is the best thing for me. This is the best thing ever. You want to insta-kill any enemy in the game that can get procced. Rhino gas build Graham. It's just comparing these guys. Because the slashes are getting buffed to crap too. Because it's Rhino. Rhino's buff is actually broken. So 50,000 50,000 That's gonna suck. I'm sorry to hear this, buddy. Oh my god, those are gas procs for 16,000 damage. Oh my goodness. Alright, what else can we do? What else do we got? I guess I gotta test on these guys because there's nothing else I can really test on. We could ditch that, this, and this, and throw on Berserk, Gladiator, Vice, and alright, we'll do combo duration with, where is it? Where are you? Gladiator Rush. No, we're gonna use Drifting Contact. For For the sole reason that I want the status chance. Alright. This is going to be retarded. But it could be funny. And I like to amuse myself. Get meleeed. This is nowhere near as good, but it is funny. This is like a dagger. Yeehaw. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, we're definitely doing plenty of DPS. Like, unnecessary amounts of DPS. And those procs still a lot of damage. So it's not struggling in any sense. I mean, you could definitely do better. But I mean, that's pretty funny. It's pretty neato. Let's do another build. This one's going to be a kind of a niche build. We're going to get some of these guys. We're not going to spawn them yet. No, give me these guys. Okay, that's going to kill me. We're going to grab the Ferox, because the Ferox is a cool weapon. And what we're going to do is we're going to drag all these enemies into one spot. And we're going to equip the second stance for this thing. And we're just going to make these guys not stop exist for just a couple seconds. So, we're going to ditch the attack speed. We're going to keep that, but we're going to ditch True Steel, which hurts a lot. But we're going to replace it. I think we should get rid of it. We'll keep that for a second. We're going to add in Toxin. And then for the last one, we are going to add in... What are we going to add in? Prime Fever Strike? What can we put here? Range. Let's just do Prime Fever Strike. Add a bunch of Toxin damage. Alright, we're going to have all these guys. Try to get as many into one spot as I can. Let's see what that does. Alright, I used the wrong stance, so we're gonna go grab a different stance. Not the wrong stance, the wrong combo. Alright, very nice. You're electrocuted now. Yep, that'll do it all right. That'll kill them. Over here. I mean, even with that, I'm using random for that. Alright, I'm gonna do one more thing. We're going to pause AI. We're gonna spawn 8 of these guys. I want to get them all in one spot. That's the goal, okay? 8 of these guys. Come over here. Alright, we'll throw that there and then drag them all together. Alright. Grab 8 more. Drag them all together. And I'm going to spawn the rest of them. I think I'm going to get rid of Berserk. I'm not really feeling the Berserk. The goal is to see how fast we can just nuke all these. You know what? Screw it. We'll just keep Berserk. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Alright. Come here. Come here. And one combo would have done it. But the AI was turned off. So that's if you were stealthed. Let's do it without the freaking... Do it without the stealth. Because they were paused. I'm not dumb. I know what I'm doing. Keep spawning these guys. Spawn them faster. I despawned all. No, I didn't. Spawn those guys. Almost done. And there's gonna be some elitists saying, "Oh, well, why don't you use a corrosive build? Corrosive builds are the best in the game." Not really. Not for this thing. This thing doesn't even really want viral. It doesn't really care. It does so much damage that just make it slash semi-reliably and have good crit, and you'll be fine. I messed up. Nope. Turn the AI on. Throw that there. Just I can't move. Freaking turn the AI on. While things doing its thing. Alrighty. Yep, that's not much better. That is not much better. If you want a broken bull combo people to tiny shreds without condition overload, he doesn't even want condition overload. What melee weapon you say doesn't want condition overload? I mean, it doesn't want it. It does want it. So if you really want to nuke something, and I'll show you in a second before I get off, like if the build, if you really just want to nuke this thing. And I'm showing you this now because at some point these are going to get nerfed. These Graham Rivens. The Graham, despite having all of its crazy stats, has the highest disposition possible, 5 out of 5, meaning its Rivens are retarded. So we're going to ditch some of this stuff. We're going to ditch Berserker, and we're going to build a hybrid build with condition overload and some dual stats. We're going to put on corrosive, heat, and slash. It's really good status and all that stuff. We're going to we're going to grab actually Leech XMI. XMI period, but mainly Leeches is the goal. Alright. So off nothing. We sent him flying. He's a broken bull. Nope. You can see it doesn't really care. Broken bull. Some of his procs in there, and he's got it. Yeah. If you really want to make this thing busted, just use condition overload. I'm gonna say it's a little annoying having hit sling twice. And if you want to just use this for standard content, the DPS this thing is just so absurd because it has ramp up. You can get similar DPS without ramp up by just building for crit and then slash. But I mean, if you want condition overload, it does that stuff. That is a 11,000 damage heat proc. Heat. Off the bat, 14. Why am I explaining to you why this is good? This isn't even the right combo. Is there anything else to show you with this thing? Because I feel like there isn't much. If you freaking... You could use Shattering Impact, but why would you use Shattering Impact? Like, why? And my standard builds for this will be... I'll show you what my standard build is, so you can kind of get a handle for it. Doesn't use that. It won't use that either. It just uses the heat for what it is. And then I throw on a range mud, because range is good. And then I throw on True Steel and Weeping Wounds. That's going to give me lots of slashes, crazy crit, high attack speed from this, high range from reach. I'll show you how that performs. This is my personal favorite. Well, wait, gotta put the right stance on here. Get rid of the Ferox. Put the right stance on. Tempo Royale. This is the one you should use. What should we test it on? What do you think? More Maniac? Ooh, Commanders? Lots of flesh, not lots of health. Let's go Napalms. Let's go with some Napalms. Napalm boys. 125, because no matter what level you spawn him at, this thing is gonna nuke him. Hey boys. He's not the most insane DPS, but we're hitting larger numbers of them, and the DPS is just more than enough. We're still hitting, easily hitting several thousand damage slashes without headshots. Getting consistent slashes. Like, why would you need condition overload? You can walk up to an enemy and do that, and it's dead. If you're lucky, That might kill this. No. Killed that guy. So, the first combo and then half the first combo. This is just... Also, this thing is one of the best looking weapons in the game. Charge attack, slash, for 37,000 damage. When you get that with wounds charged up, you can use your charge attacks to just one-shot stuff from the slash box. Which is a pro tip. He would say don't use charge attacks. If you have weeping wounds and a slash weapon, and you know you can hit hard, use the charge attacks. It will kill them. Same with ground slams. Do a mid-air attack for headshots, which will do way more damage than is reasonable. Like, it's the Redeemer thing, where adding headshot multipliers to melee weapons is kind of broken. Same thing here. That didn't look like I was doing that much damage, but, I mean, it did. Not as much compared to the Condition Overload or the Crit Overload builds, but I just kind of handled them. Very sexy looking weapon. Like, look at that. Look at that. Dang, it looks good. And this is a fashion I haven't really messed with at all. This thing colors super well. Go over to this. This is what the stock one looks like if you just randomize it a couple times. Let's see. That one's not bad. Ooh, that's nice. You get the picture. It randomizes well. I kind of like that. I'm going to stick with that. That's pretty cool. And skin-wise, you're looking at just... I use this one sometimes. I don't think it looks as good. I like this one, the Mortier, which is something. It's a name. Heavy Blade Tenojin skin's alright. Looks kind of like Ike's sword from whatever he's from. I just know him from Super Smash. But this is the only one that I think really sells the size of this thing. This fits this weapon incredibly well. What is the hold combo? Oh, that's right. It's a slam. So yeah, that's the Grand P. Is unironically, I know I said last game that the Ignis is the best weapon in this game, and I do believe that. The Ignis is the best melee weapon in this game. It is the best weapon, period, in this game. Like, if you want a weapon that you can say, yeah, it's the best in the game, it's the best one. The Ignis, for 99% of content in the game, is the best. It is fantastic. But this weapon is broken. Okay? It just insta-kills stuff. It deletes it. Get your hands on one. I don't use this. This is like the nuke, where I don't take this to content unless I really need to take it into content. And when I need to take it into content, I'm winning that content. Like, I don't use it. I use stuff... I have fun. I use stuff like the Furax Wraith. I use my Zaw, which I very much like, which I've showed you. I use the Sigma Noctantis. I use Nami Skylar. I use the Wolf Sledge, Vacor Sidon. I use fun, unique weapons with cool augments. But when shit hits the fan, the Grand P comes out. And even if they nerf the Rivens to crap, even if they make this thing so none of this works, you can just remove that. Okay? Remove that. Put this instead of that and this here. And wait, watch. I'm going to show you. Because it's going to be way worse. It's going to be way worse. Because Rivens are important. But even without the Riven, once we get that up, we are just fine. Still getting the red crits. Slightly slower time to kill. We're missing out on some other utilities. Missing out on the heat procs. And if you want to use Condition Overload, it's going to be worse. Oh boy, it still deletes it. And this is the range attack skill. So yeah, that's about it. I've been your host. This is the Graham. Like and subscribe. Deuces.